solid 40-yard burst after that. You know, the monkey get on my back, but it's kind of one of those things where I would have liked to finish and get in the end zone. But, you know, I definitely was the drilling probably kept me going, honestly. It was electric, man. When I caught it, I felt the crowd, man. It was pretty cool. It was something I'll never forget.
56-yard return. Do you know how far you actually ran?
No, I don't, actually. It was longer than 56 yards.
Do you want to guess?
70.
According to Zebra, 130 yards.
130 yards, seriously?
Does that seem right?
No, not at all. But I'll take that, though. I'm going to tell people it was 100. I appreciate that false statement. My son going to love that.
At what point did you... I mean, was that almost like the ball's in the air so long?
Those are the hardest ones to catch. Yeah. Guys who's been in those situations will tell you sometimes those are the hardest ones to catch. Obviously, you just got to focus in on it. But when the ball sit up there that long, you have 100 thoughts going on in your mind. That's when you drop those type of plays, man. So, you know, it's just all about securing it. I didn't want to be that guy. So, you know, obviously he's a big part in the game, man. Nick with the alley-oop, as he's been doing all year for us on the back end. You get an alley-oop like that, man, it's Christmas time. You got to collect that gift. And, man, shout out to Nick, man, for just being who he is.
You mentioned your son. Kyle was saying that oftentimes the relatives who are really concerned when you have a Hamlin situation. I mean, what have you told your loved ones about what they saw on Monday?
You know, I think this is probably the most tragic thing I've ever seen, man. I've seen some gruesome injuries. I've been a part of some of them. You just never think that limbs is things that this is 100% injury business. You're going to get bit by injury somehow, some way. But something like this is kind of, you know, we put our bodies on the line each and every week, and to see something like this happen, man, I think that affected everybody. Anybody with, you know, the heart could see like, man, this is, you know, prayers off to him, praying that he pulls through, obviously, man. But, you know, it make you look at the game different. You know, I have a son that obviously he want to be like dad when he grow up. These are things that you know is a possibility, but it's something that you never think you would see with your two eyes, man, as long as I've lived. And to see it is just unfortunate. It truly is. Have to look at the game different, obviously, but then again, I knew what I signed up for, and it's unfortunate. It's just part of the game, but stuff like that, it's something that I pray I never see again, man. And again, I'm praying for him and hope that, you know, everything pulled through for him for sure.
How tough is it to just kind of focus on football now?
I mean, I think it's tough for everybody. Even if you don't know him personally, I don't know him personally, but I think that's something that's tough. Obviously, you just got to keep something like that, man. Keep him in your prayers, him and his family. Obviously, the guys who was out there, man, it probably hit them a little different than us watching home on TV. So it's just something you just never want to see, obviously. Again, I had no words, man. Just praying and that he pulled through, and you know. Whatever happens after that, man, just blessings to him, because it's tough to see for sure.
Is there any talk at all with the players about whether games be played this week, or is that?
As far as me, man, let me tell you something. I'm so low on the totem pole. When I get in here, man, it's just like the schedule up, man. I go by the schedule. If you know, I haven't heard anything other than, you know, we'll be playing Sunday. So if it's anything other than that, you know, we'll take it from there. But obviously, it's a normal Wednesday, man. We got practice, and obviously we got to prepare for Arizona. But nonetheless, you still got to. Everybody heart is have a heavy heart, man, taking that field, because you know one of our brothers is a fraternity. One of our brothers, man, fighting for his life, and you know obviously that's terrible.
Can I talk about the weather real quick? How does that affect preparation? Today you guys are going to be practicing.
Right.
The weather, just like Sunday, how does that affect you guys? How do you prepare?
You know, nobody want to practice in the rain, but you know it's part of you know we played in rainy games. As long as it's not like Chicago week 1, if we could play through that, man, we could play through anything, honestly. So it's just one of those things. It's just another obstacle that really that's faceless and nameless. It really shouldn't affect what we got going on. You play football in the snow, rain, when it's 100 degrees in Florida, it doesn't matter. You got to go out there and perform a job, and that's what we'll do.
Thank you.